Hello aspirants and very good evening. Welcome to one more session. I'm Hitesh Hariramani and today we are going to solve CAT previous year questions which are important for you to focus on for CAT 2021. Today we are going to start with 2019 slot 2 questions, slot 2 papers we are going to start with. First, some announcements. You can use my code Hitesh Live. If you use my code Hitesh Live, you will get 10% discount on all the courses. Let me confirm the audio and video. It's fine. Whether you join Iconic or you join Plus, on every course, any course you select, this code will get you 10% discount. If you decide to go for 6-month course or if you decide to enroll with Unacademy for 6 months, you will be getting 1 month for free. From our side, you are getting 1 month for free. That amounts to 14% discount, 14% off. With this code Hitesh Live, if you add it here, you are getting 24% off. So consider this. If you enroll now, you will be able to prepare for all these exams, CAT, NMAT, ZAT, SNAP and IIFT. The thing is, if you enroll now, by the time you appear ZAT, your enrollment will be over. And then comes the GD and PI and VAT. So what I will suggest you guys is, instead of going for 6 months, go for 12 months if you are serious about cracking the exam, because once you crack the exam, you will need help with GD, PI and VAT. And we have some of the senior most educators on Unacademy conducting GD and PI once the exams are over. Unacademy Combat is for you a free mock. I've seen people worrying, where will I get a free mock? How can I appear a free mock? So guys, you're getting enough free mocks here. It is a 1-hour mock for you where you get live rank. You solve one question. If it is correct, your rank goes up. If it is wrong, your rank goes down. In a game-like manner, in a fun manner, you're solving free mocks every Sunday, 12 p.m. You will need to unlock this event. You can use my code Hitesh Live. Unlock this. And if you have friends or you yourself are right now completing 10th standard or 12th standard, and after 12th you plan on joining one of the IIMs. Currently 4 IIMs are conducting these courses. These are BBA plus MBA degrees. Yes, you heard me right. After 12th, you can go directly to a IIM if you go for IPMAT. Follow this. We are offering you two options. With 12 months, you get 2 months for free. With 24 months, you get 3 months for free. So depending upon where you are, if you are, let us say, completing 10th or have just completed 10th, go for 24 months plan. By the time you are done with your 12th, you appear IPMAT, you are set. Guys, it is easier to enter in the IIM at this stage because mostly people are not aware of these exams, these courses. So it is easier for you to crack. If you have friends and relatives in junior standards, junior classes, 10th and 12th, guide them well. A lot of time we used to hear there's a lot of scope in engineering. There's a lot of scope here as well. So consider this. You can use my code when you enroll with Hitesh Live. Hitesh Live code will get you 10% off on these schemes. Now, these are 2019 slot 2 questions. I'll wait for a minute for you to try and solve these questions. Go ahead, give it a try. Complete this. You can communicate with me through my the live chat feature of YouTube. I'm live for you through my phone. I'm live for you through my laptop. What is being said? How many pairs of m comma n of positive integers satisfy the equation m square plus 105 is equal to n square? Positive integers. How many positive integers are there for which m square plus n square is m square plus 105 is equal to n square? So I'm getting some ideas. See, on one side I have a constant and a variable. On other side I have a variable. Would it be okay if I rearrange this? Is it still the same equation? Absolutely. What this does for me is I know something about squares being subtracted. When I have difference of two squares, I can very easily write it as n minus m and n plus m. I can break down the squares as addition and difference, which is 105. Now basically, because m and n are positive numbers, here n is definitely more than m. So this is a positive number, this is also a positive number. So indirectly the question is asking me, can you break down 105 as product of two numbers? One is n minus m, a single number, another is n plus m, another number. So how can I do this? How can I achieve this? Observe, because n minus m is going to be less than n plus m. Can I break it down as 1 into 105? What that offers me is n minus m is equal to 1, n plus m is equal to 105. If I add both, 2n is equal to 106. If I cancel, I have got 50. If n is equal to 53 and m is different or is differing from n by 1, m must be 52. That is one such pair. See, I can formulate or I can give you formulas for these things. But I first want you to understand how does this method work internally. Can I break it down as 3 into 35? In that case, n minus m becomes 3. N plus m becomes 35. The addition of both is 2n is equal to 38. Understand, if n is a natural number and m is below, it is going to be a natural number. I do not have to find that. By finding one value, I can be sure of the. Can I break it down as 5 into 21? So what I will have is n minus m is equal to 5, n plus m is equal to 21. Observe, learn these things. How easily can we solve this? Addition is 2n, that is 26. Cancel, cancel. N is equal to 13. If n is equal to 13, m is equal to 8. So every time, listen to my language, every time I break it down as a pair of factors, every time I break it down as a pair of factors, I get a solution. I get a value for n and a value for n. So I thoroughly solved this entire question for you. Now I want you to have the trick behind this. Language. This is called, listen, this is called writing a number x as a difference of two squares. Writing a number x as a difference of two squares. The answer to such questions is always number of factors. Number of factors of x divided by 2. Write it down. There are some conditions involved. The number should be odd. Let me add a screen for you to understand this. Let me give you a general follow-up on this. See, if I say n square minus m square is equal to a odd number, let us say x, odd number x. So number of pairs of n comma m is equal to number of factors of x divided by 2. This will work if and only if x is an odd number. Now, what did I have as an odd number? 105 as an odd number I had. How do we count factors? We first factorize it. How do we count factors? That's a separate concept. I'll cover it someday. In fact, today on Unacademy, I covered one free session on numbers. It was about counting factors. You can follow me on Unacademy. Free sessions I'm covering daily. See, the powers are 1, 1, and 1. If I increase the power by 1, but this is how we count factors. This number 105 has 8 factors. I don't want factors. I want factors by 2. So there are 4 pairs. So all of the hard work that I performed for you in the previous screen, all of the work I did for you in the previous step, we don't need to go through that much effort. Observe what is there on the screen, learn from what is there on the screen. If it is an even number, then the entire game changes. N square minus m square is equal to a even number y. Then that is the concept for some other time. Right now, this was the CAT question. Difference of two squares is equal to odd number. N square minus m square is equal to odd number. The number of pairs of m comma n will be number of factors of 105 by 2. 105 has 8 factors, so there are 4 pairs. And do you see this is one pair, second pair, third pair, and the fourth pair. That is your answer, guys. 4 pairs are there, and you just now observed a thorough solution, a detailed solution for CAT 2019 slot 2 problem. More questions like this. Be careful with the language. I'll give you 2 minutes to solve. Start. Everyone who has joined us now, very good evening. By the language of it, it sounds like a time and work problem. Every paper of CAT will have minimum 1 or 2 time and work problems. Be prepared for this. Solve. Anil alone can do a job in 20 days. Sunil alone can do it in 40 days. Anil starts the job and after 3 days, Sunil joins him. Sunil joins him after 3 days. Again, after few more, we do not know how many more, few more days, Bimal joins them. Together, they finish the job. Once Bimal joins, they all complete the job together. If Bimal has done 10% of the job, in how many days was the job done? Slow down, picturize what is happening. First information is always in how many days can they complete? 20 days and 40 days. What do we do with this? We always find the LCM, 40. The speed is 2, speed is 1. From days, we assume work. What happens is A says, I'm going to start the work. A starts the work. A starts the work and works for 3 days. 3 days with the speed of 2, A would complete 6 units of work. 3 days, speed of 2, speed in 2 days is work. 6 units of work is done by A. Then A and B join hands. They'll A and Sunil, A and S join hands. Then Bimal also comes and they complete the whole job. When does Bimal come? I do not know. I do not know when does Bimal come. But the question is tricky. Bimal is doing 10% of the job. Look at this. Bimal is doing 10% of the job. Bimal is doing 10%. 10% of the job. 10% of 40. 4 units of work is done by only Bimal. Only Bimal. 4 units of work is done. See, 6 units done by A. 4 units done by B. So can I say A and S complete the remaining 30 units? A and S complete the remaining 30 units. What is this combined speed of A and S? The combined speed of A and S is 2 and 1. So combined speed is 3. Daily. Daily A and S are performing 3 units of work, 3 units of work. So how many days will they take to complete 30 units? 10 days. So how long did the work last? 3 days alone A was working, 10 days A and S were working. Understand, in this I have also counted when B was working with them. Because the work is given to me for B. B has completed 10 units of work. Number of days of B is not given. Number of days of B is not asked. A and S have worked together 10 days. Some of those days B was also there. So total days the work lasted was 30. So you and I are able to solve a CAT question in 3 steps. Focus should be on what is the information given and what is the question asked. B completes 10% of the work. I do not care in how many days did he achieve that. I only care about how much work was done by A and S. Learn these tricks. With these tricks, I have managed to score percentage like 99.97, 99.96, 99.9, 99.9 and 99.53 times in CAT QA, quantitative ability. With these tricks, you also can manage percentage like these. And daily, I am conducting free sessions on an Unacademy app. You can follow me with my name, Hitesh, Hitesh Hariramani, Harirama. If you follow my profile, you will get all the links. Today I conducted one lecture. Today I conducted one session on numbers. Let me erase this information. Let me erase this data from the screen. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll wait for you. I'll wait for 2 minutes for you to try this problem. Give it a shot. Give it a try. Again, all these are CAT questions from 2019 second slot. If you want me to explain it before you start, I'll do that. These are called theta questions. Theta. What is a theta question? What are theta questions? Questions in which options are hidden from you. Those are called theta questions. In an examination, score of A was 10% less than B. Score of B was 25% more than C. Score of C was 20% less than D. If score of A was 72, what was score of D? Yes, you heard me right. This is a question from CAT. This easy question is from CAT paper. You have 2 minutes, solve. In such questions, because everything is a percentage, you can start with 100. But what do you take as 100? Understand, A is in a relation with B, B with C, C with D. A is given to you. The question is D. See, I'm solving this question reverse by saying, let us say D is 100. Let us assume D is 100. I'll try to verify what the value is. In theta questions, you have to solve and then type your answer and then press submit. You are not sure. You don't get any assurance that your answer is right or wrong. When options are given, you solve and you get an answer. It is there in the options. You get the mentor's moment. My answer is right. But in theta, there is always doubt whether my answer is right or not. So I'm starting with D as 100. See, what is C? C is 20% less than D. 20% less than D. 20% less. That is 80. 20% less of 100 is 80. C is 80. Score of B. Score of B was 25% more than C. Understand, beta, what is 25%? 25% is 1 by 4. How much is 1 by 4 of 80? 25% first of all is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 of 80 is 20. B is what? B is 20% more. If B is 20% more, that makes B equal to 100 again. B is equal to 100 again. Now, what about A? Listen to this. The score of A was 10% less than score of B. So 10%, what is 10% of 100? 10% is 10 itself. Less means 90. Score of A is 90. But this is all assumption. This is not the real value. This is not the real value. They are all assumptions. What is the score of A? The actual score of A is 72. Listen to my language, follow my language. How do you convert 90 into 72? You multiply 0.8. If you multiply 0.8 and you want to maintain these values, multiply 0.8 here. That makes it 80. That is your answer, guys. Value of D is 80. Let us say, sir, I did not understand the 0.8 part. Don't be bothered. 90 is actually 72. So 100 will be actually how much? You solve it through ratios. Cancelled, cancelled, cancelled 8 times. When you put x across, you multiply this 10 across. X cross multiplied, 10 cross multiplied, 80. X is 80. This is equal to 80. This method is called method of multiplying factor. 0.8 is the multiplying factor of the ratio. If I multiply it anywhere, I will have my answer. समझ में आया नहीं आया? Yes, no, comment, thumbs up, thumbs down, let me know so we can move on to the next problem. There is a 30-second delay between when I say and when you hear. So comment, guys, comment. I'll wait for a few seconds. All right. So next problem. Before that, iconic CAT is where all ABC pass outs are going to guide you. We, the plus educators, will continue to teach you, but there'll be something additional. You are getting mentored by ABC pass outs, people who have joined IIMs, cleared CAT, and been through the toughest of the IIMs, best of the IIMs ABC. They'll mentor you. You can enroll for this course with my code Hitesh Live. And yes, it is very well possible that you might be here in the next year's poster. I might be promoting your name, your performance. But for that, join an academy at the earliest, study well, and keep solving problems. Use my code that gets you 10% off. Hitesh Live. These are the plus batches, guys. These are the world renowned plus batches. It is you who will decide which educator to follow. You decide, you get to learn from your favorite educators. You can switch batches at your will. If you don't understand something here, you can go here. If you don't understand, you can go here. Totally up to you. All the movement is free. So many options are not available. If you go to a regional class or a local class, there is one sir or one ma'am. If you don't like the teaching, you're stuck. Here we give you 30 options, 40 options in terms of batches. Take your call, take your call. Any day, any time, you cannot have a better product than this. Use my code Hitesh Live to enroll with this. If you want, you can go to my profile unacademy.com @hurry.h to watch more than 100 hours of free content. I'm live daily. Currently, I'm conducting 2 hours of free session daily on special classes for you guys. For that, you need to be on an Academy app. For that, you need to follow my profile. What is the profile? www.unacademy.com/hurry.h. And this is my profile. This is my work profile. I have been teaching aspirants now for 13 years. I have worked with Career Forum, IIMs, Takshila, Time, Genesis, Career Launcher. By working with these people, I have learned a lot of methods, lots of tricks. Those have helped me in scoring percentiles like 99.97, 99.96, 99.9 I have scored twice, and 99.5 I have scored thrice. These are all QA percentiles, QA. And what you see at the end are CAT percentiles. Guys, scoring once might be luck. Scoring this regularly, you have to have strong fundamentals. You have to have strong foundation. So join me on Academy Plus with my code if you plan on learning such tips and tricks from me on Academy Plus. Let us try a couple of more questions before the session is over. So here's a question. CAT has been playing tricks on aspirants since last 3 years by giving maxima minima questions on averages. Question on average framed in the form of maxima minima. I can give you 30-second approaches for these. But on this platform, I do not know what theory you guys have covered. On an academy, when I cover theory first and then I solve problems, that is the best way to approach questions. Right now, I'll try to be thorough here. When we try to be thorough, we go with the longer solutions. The average of 30 integers is 5. Among these 30 integers are exactly 20 that do not exceed 5. And there, what is the highest possible value of average of these 20 integers? Because the average itself is 5 and highest possible value of average is required, the answer should be 5. No, this is what people do when they are in hurry. They read information partially and they reach conclusions which might be incorrect. Listen to this. There are 30 integers. Their average is 5. Among these 30 integers, there are exactly 20 that do not exceed 5. If these 20 do not exceed 5, can I say other 10 must exceed 5? Listen to the language. There are exactly 20 that do not exceed 5. 5 ko cross nahi kar sakte. So other 10 have to cross 5. Listen to this. These are the 20 numbers and they are below the average 5. And these are the 10 numbers. They are above the average 5. Listen to this. For these to have maximum average, can I say these 10 must be low? These 10 must be less. So what is the number which is an integer and above 5? Because these are all integers. What is a number above 5 which is an integer? 6. So you assume all these numbers are 6, 6, 6, 6. In this manner, by taking them as minimum possible, these become maximum possible. How? There are 10 numbers which are 6. There are 20 numbers whose average I do not know. There are total 30 numbers with the average 5. Your job is done. 20x plus 60 is equal to 150. So this 60 subtracted on 150 becomes 90. So 20x is equal to 90. X is equal to 9 by 2, 4.5. That is your answer. I could have trained you on this particular problem through deviation method. I want you guys to observe and learn deviation method also. First of all, there are 20 numbers below a limit. There are 10 numbers above the limit. These 20 numbers I want to be maximum. So these 10 numbers must be as less as possible. These 10 numbers, because they are above 5 and they are integers, the easiest value to take is 6. The smallest value above 5 is 6. So 10 numbers, 10 numbers, 10 numbers have an average of 6. So these 20 numbers, let us say, have an average of x. And the total addition is 30 integers with an average of 5, 150. You solve this. Now, what is this deviation method I was telling you few seconds back? See, 5 is the average of all. There are 10 numbers above. There are 20 numbers below. Listen to my language. These 10 numbers are above by 5 by 1 each. They must be minimum 6. 10 numbers, listen to this, 10 numbers carrying one value extra. So there are 10 numbers extra divided by 20, 0.5. These 20 numbers can take a loss of 0.5. This is their maximum average. Now what you see on the extreme right side, what you see here, I cannot explain this to you in detail without telling you theory of deviation. This is the level I can help you reach if you join me on Unacademy Plus with my code, Hitesh Live. Learn these tricks, guys. Learn the trick on the right side. So next time we meet, we'll continue with the slot 2 questions. I hope you are learning something new here. I hope you will share these sessions, subscribe to our channel, and show these sessions to your friends as well. Good day, guys. If you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me through my Unacademy profile, or you can search my name on Unacademy. So I'll see you guys in the next session, day after tomorrow. I'm live on alternate weekdays. Timing might change a little bit. Good day, guys.